Good morning, Boker Tov. How are you? It's Tuesday. It's Torah Tuesday. Hey, I'm back from the big trip. It was a lot of fun. Learned lots of cool things. Visited Aaron. Spent time with Michael Linda. It was major cool. But now it's time to get back to what we do. So, today we're going to talk about Devarim. Deuteronomy. Yes, we've left Numbers. It's time for Deuteronomy. Last book of Torah. Okay? Okay. So, yesterday morning I was wandering around the LAX airport trying to find our gate. I entered one long hallway after another as I maneuvered my way around the different floors, buildings, and parking decks. As I aimlessly strolled, like I do, I started to understand this week's Parsha Devarim more and more. It takes the children of Israel almost 40 years to go from Mount Sinai to the edge of the Promised Land. Almost 40 years to go 11 days worth of distance. Yeah, you heard me. 40 years to go 11 days worth of distance. So, of course, I had to test this. First, I went down one hallway and arrived at the baggage claim area, then the ticket counter, then the food court, etc., until I had taken 6 separate routes to get from the rental car tram to the concourse. Each time I found another route, Parsha Devarim made more and more sense to me. Every time I found a new route, I reflected on where I had been and how I got where I was. Moses was only following God's instructions. But why take the long way around? 40 years in the biblical world equals 1 generation. The generation that lived slavery, escaped Egypt, and received the 10 Commandments had to die off before the children of Israel could enter the Promised Land, and this new generation knew nothing about slavery, the miracles in Egypt, or how they got the 10 Commandments. It was time that God, through Moses, taught this new generation their history and why God was giving them the Promised Land. So after almost 40 years of wandering, Moses explains to the children of Israel their history and what happened in Egypt and in the desert for all that time. So, after all that traveling, all that wondering, all that learning, and all those miracles, now God was ready to bring the people to the Promised Land. So, what did I learn? Just like the children of Israel, I had to take the long route so that I could learn and appreciate where I was going to end up. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Give me an email, give me a comment, whatever. Okay? Until next Tuesday, I'll see you on Torah Tuesday. Peace out.